No, but I'm going to say that because that's never going to happen. Because you
know
why? My ass would be itching if I did that. That's
a phone stand. Invest into your mother's life insurance. Don't play with me. Y'all be arrested into the wrong things. If I was to leave this earth right down, because guess what? This is the reality of what it is. When you think you're going to read me, I'm going to. You invest into your father's life insurance, I'm good. If I was to drop right now from my yelling and my screaming, my nieces and my nephews will be good with life insurance. Now back to you, Armon. Don't play with me. And don't make that face, because what I'm telling you is you bother people unprovoked. If I'm provoked, I'm clapping back. Let's be clear.
Listen, I'm a social commentator and a cultural critic. That's what I do. It's no difference than the Shade Room. You follow them. How do you say I spew negativity and you mention Jason Lee? Oh, you're no Hollywood Unlocked. You're no Shade Room. You're this. These are blogs, bro. We talk about pop culture. We talk about the gossip. Well, you follow it. You commented on it. So how are you going to judge me?
You mentioned me, because again, I'm not. No. When you mentioned me,
judging me now
about the shitty underwear, and then you mentioned me again when Amber Rose posted me unprovoked, because I didn't say nothing about you, this fat, insecure bitch. You commented on me, and I have the receipt. Then again, because I didn't respond to you, because your platform can't really do nothing for me. Then again, yeah, you know. Then again, the neighborhood talk posted me, this fat, insecure bitch that you girls like to come after, the big girls, when we come through storming, because we've learned to love ourselves through the. No. Let me
see. Hold it right there.
No.
But you guys think that I like it's a big girl versus skinny girl thing.
Right. And I know people are screen recording. Let's keep receipts, because I'm not delusional and I'm not delirious. Okay? Let's be clear. You mentioned me on Neighborhood Talk. Again, this fat, insecure boy who you just said that's the reality of what it is. You mentioned me. I didn't mention you. You mentioned me. Let's just run it again. You mentioned me unprovoked. So at this point, do you not think that I have a right to then mention you? And then you want to bring up the fact that you are saying that you think that I am insecure because I'm big. It's never given that, Armon. Anything you can pull out the pull bag. I know that it's sad to hear, and I know the reality of the situation. Oh, that's why the reality of it is a lot of you girls don't see it for Saucy Santana. And you know why that is? Because I've seen your clip about my sister too. You know why that is? Because you girls see something that is not molded perfect in the public eye. Yeah, you can put your head down, but that's the reality of what it is. And when the girls call you out on that, what you said was you don't see it for his music. What you said was you don't see it for
about Saucy Santana.
That's what you said.
That's a lie. My favorite song is Material Girl. You're lying. My favorite song? No, that's not what I said. I said, if you want to get into it, what I said was, I said that her freestyle was trash. That's thing number one. When she did it, and I have that right. And then the other thing that I've said about her, I said it hasn't been the same for her since she said what she said about Blue Ivy and doubled down on it. Things got different for her, and these are facts. The energy around her changed. Period. You don't get to say what the fuck you want about Beyonce's child and expect things to be the same. Things have changed. And as a commentator, I have that right. I never shitted on her. I love Material Girl.
Okay, girl. I know what I heard, babe. It was negative. It was not.
But girl, you're not gonna sit up here and be lying on me.
No. It's not about that. And then
you just don't want me to like the big girl.
And I love that it's thousands of people on here right now because I love the fact that this fat bitch is so intelligent. And I keep everything. I don't play with my nose, and I don't play with alcohol. So my brain is always queued up, and she's always intact. You bringing up weight. I've never brought up weight. So now I have the right. I have the right to then respond. You brought up weight just now. It's not about me wanting you to like the big girls. I have a bigger platform than you being a big girl. So it's not about you, me needing your clarification. No, it's no battle. But what I'm going to always do is check negative bitches like you. You're too old. You're too nasty. And I don't see it for girls like you. And then for you to reach out to Milan, want to do an interview with me, you know I bring the girls and you know I bring the views. So then now, don't try to get on your platform and downplay who I am and what I do and how I do it and how I walk and how you reached out for me. You reached out for me.
That's I didn't reach out for you. You listen to you speak.
Don't and get on here now and try to downplay what I do, what I have going on when you reach out to me. I don't reach out to you. I don't think about Armon. I don't look at Armon. Yeah. Hey, because it was on the blog. And so I had to give my opinion.
You commented on me today. You commented on me.
You
Why would you have to give an opinion on a worthless ass,
so
no
all actuality
and
all actuality on mine?
Why did you have to? Why you didn't have to give your
what you
opinion?
want. I don't give a fuck about you being on no shade room, girl. Tomorrow you'll be like this, out into the air. The girls will still not be talking about you. So you owe me a check today. Yeah, long as you know it. Because you had the audacity, too. Let me check you about that, too. You had the audacity to get up here and say, oh, she wants to get up here because the shade was supposed to be today. Girl, you still didn't move out that bracket of 50K. Girl, I'm sitting on 100K, and I'm going to continue to keep progressing. You know why? Because I'm a pure bitch. But I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting
I don't
you know
care
that,
about
girl,
Instagram.
and I can sit back and real laugh at you, bitch. Right in Duluth. No, I'm not in Duluth. I'm definitely on the outskirts, but she's never giving Duluth.
Some cheap ass house.
That's too far.
That's not true.
No, not that far. Really? If I was to put it in the GPS, I'm probably like 20 minutes outside of Atlanta. You see how I'm teaching the girls how to live in their reality? Can you do the same?
About 2 hours.
Can you do? No,
so listen, where do we go from here? So you're gonna be mad for your entire life.
Me too.
Yes. Listen, I'm gonna continue doing what I'm doing. Okay. If you make the news in a like, I don't have to talk about you all the time. I haven't talked about you in a long time. It's a key about the draws thing. Now, outside of that, you're not really entertaining. But if you do something worth being talked about, we'll talk about you again. But I talk about celebrities. You're not a celebrity. You are a public figure, though, because you have 500,000 followers, but you're not a celebrity. But you are a cackle, and you're a kid. So you can get talked about from time to time, but you're not a celebrity. So I don't wake up every day and put you on my titles or do anything like that. But when you come for me, you know, I will respond because you are still a man that came online and said that you sometimes are too lazy to wipe your ass. That's blasphemous for me.